Hey there, hello and happy Tuesday. It's been a while and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous that I'm going to be kind of rusty about doing this today, but I'm excited that I've been home the last few days and been able to catch up on much needed things while I am home, because I'm never sure how long I'm gonna be home for, and hubby's just kind of doing okay, resting a lot still. His body needs a lot of rest to heal, and we've got a long ways to go with his pancreas, but we are hopefully on the right road to that. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Julie. This just warms my heart to see your names pop up and to kind of be able to connect with you in this way. So let me put down my iPad here because I think I am almost connected. But the other reason why I wanted to reach out to you too is I wanted to do a series of 3 cards, this being card number 1. I've got some great sunshine coming in, and I'm using the In Symmetry bundle today. Thanks, Kay. I've missed all of you too. It's been 3.5 weeks, you guys. I had to look at my calendar when I updated that I was going live today. Facebook tells you what date you went live last, and it was June 18th. So it's kind of just seems strange. So that's why if I'm not like totally up to snuff with being smooth today, please bear with me. Okay, and there, I think my iPad's working, so I can put that down. All right, so the reason why I wanted to do my card series is to connect with you guys and show you some ideas and to get my craft room, because that brings me joy and gives me a little therapy and a little bit of normalcy back into our life. And also because back on June 24th, which seems eons ago, it was free shipping day. And I had Sandy Torgerson jump up and say, hey, I need some things. Maybe my friends do too. And I wanted to get that group of friends that ordered through her little surprise pop-up party and free shipping day. I wanted to get some cards out. So here is one of the 3 cards her and her group of friends will be receiving as their little thank you note. I'm like, if I'm going to be doing the cards and sending them out to them anyway, I might as well get the ideas out for you guys to see what I'm up to. So let me get my camera turned around. Enough of that. Hopefully I know how to do this, right? Okay. So the In Symmetry bundle really caught my eye because I loved the fun flowers on here, nice and bright, and just the little designs that they have in there I thought were kind of fun. I remember a few years ago, Stampin' Up! Had a fall leaf design that had something kind of like that, and I didn't get it, and I was always kind of bummed because I saw so many fun ideas using them, and I'm like, well, here's something kind of that reminds me of that, but with flowers. And so it's something it's nothing like anything I have currently, because sometimes people are like, oh, I already have so many flowers. But Stampin' Up! Addressed this lately with us demonstrators and said, hey, the reason why we keep coming out with flowers is because flowers sell. And so obviously you guys are buying them, so they keep making them. So that's the number one reason why. Okay, so also, the month of July through August 2nd, the designer series paper sales going on. So there's 15% off these select 9 packages from the annual catalog. So you can go online and see exactly which 9, or if you get my monthly newsletter, you'll see them that way, or even on this page where I've talked about the 9 that are on sale. So this is Sweet Symmetry designer series paper, and I feel like it looks really light here, and I feel like the images are more bold, so I want to let you know that's 15% off this month. So this is the stamp set. It comes bundled with this great punch, and I'm going to just do I'm not going to do a border. It can make a border, which is a good thing and fun thing and different thing, but I'm just going to use one of the leaves today. So the punch and the stamp set bundled together, because then you get the 10% savings, is only $29.50, guys. A big punch like this is usually like $23. So I was kind of doing a double take. Is it really $29.50 for both the stamp set and the punch? It's a great deal to get it together. So that is the In Symmetry bundle, and it is on page from the annual catalog, page 113. So then you can see all the fun samples that they came up with. And of course, you guys know me, I love navy. So of course I kind of veered towards the paper that has the navy design in it today too. So here is kind of a brief glimpse of that paper. I'm kind of covering it up today with my different sentiments and stuff. And of course, Lisa, you love the colors because there's a lot of navy in there too. Lisa's my navy girl. She loves navy like I love navy. So there's that design, and then just some other just floral bold. So we've got this going on and that. And how fun is this? I'm going to get it closer to the camera. The navy, it's almost like dark, like it almost looks black, which is kind of fun too. And then this is great for, I always think of this color like crushed curry and such as such a great fall, like late summer, August going into fall is good. And if you love navy, this is all navy in a pattern, and this is kind of fun. I actually might try and pull out this one or this one in with fall and put some pumpkins together with it. I thought that would be kind of fun, kind of a pattern background there. And then this one's just a really fun one too. So I love how they just kind of did some out of the box floral design. So that is the Sweet Symmetry Designer Series paper, 15% until August 2nd. So let me show you the card once again this way, because I always show it to you the other way. Hey there, Cheryl, good to see you on here. So it's just really easy stamping. And let me start by doing some die cutting. I am going to pull out, I thought I needed to be easy on myself today. My brain kind of feels like with everything going on in our family, like it's kind of went through some crafting PTSD. So it's kind of hard to be crafty when I'm stressed out about a lot of things right now. Kay's a Navy girl too, so you'll love this card. So I just wanted to start with simple, which having the paper sale this month to focus on really helped me, because those usually can bring out some simple cards. So that kind of really sets the pace of where do I start? It's a good focal point. What colors do I want to bring in? I'm just pulling colors off of there based on what Stampin' Up! Has on the back of the packaging, what colors they used. And then I always tend to want to pull out, here it is over here, my Stitch So Sweetly dies. But is that a bad thing? Not at all. So I'm using those today, and I'm using two different sizes here of the Stitch So Sweetly dies. I like it because it's stitched, and I like that cute little scallop edge there. So I'm going to take the smaller one first and run that through on some basic white here. And I'm only using my cutting machine just for these two layers here. Whoops. Like so. And then the bigger of the two frames I'm going to put on Flirty Flamingo. This is Flirty Flamingo, and I always want to make sure and let you know, because sometimes based on how my card will photograph when I'm done to upload it, or even during my video, it's hard to know if it's like Calypso Coral, or is it more pink? Is it more peachy? You know, what color is that? So this is Flirty Flamingo, and so that can take on different looks like anything that shade does. So that I can set aside here because I'm all done cutting. And because this is a photo polymer stamp set, I am going to get out my stamping mat here. And this is something important to note too with this stamp set. Quite a few of the images, as you can see here, are kind of bolder images. So when it's brand new, like this one, this one, this one, and even possibly this one or these two, with them being pretty solid bold images, what I like to do before I ink it up for the first time is I'll place the photopolymer stamp on my acrylic block and on any kind of surface. It can even be paper, this or something, but most often I will grab a piece of paper and just kind of pretend like I'm erasing, like I pretended that I wrote something on there and want to erase it off. And that just gets rid of that film that comes with the stamp during the manufacturing process, and it gets rid of that, and it just helps to allow the ink to absorb into that stamp better. So if you have really big or solid photopolymer stamps, or sometimes even our big red cling red rubber cling ones, that can be a nice thing to kind of get rid of that extra little waxy coat. So that's my tip of the day too. Hi there, Carla. Hi, Julie. So I'm just going to ink up this big flower then in my Night of Navy ink pad. I'm going to put that towards the top. It's going to kind of just hover around the edges a little bit and hit that stitched edging maybe on one side or the other, which is totally fine. And now for people that love the Stamparatus, this might be a good card for that today too, but I chose to be courageous and try and line it up myself. My sample went well, so I'm hoping this one does for you guys too. The green color today is just Jade. I love that with Night of Navy, and so with this being photopolymer, it's really easy to get that stem lined right up into that flower there. Thanks, Carla. It's really fun. I wish I could hear all of your guys' voices too. It's really fun to see your names pop up and know you guys are still there after so long. So now I'm just going to line up these leaves, and what's fun about this is that the 2 leaves are one stamp already, so you can just ink that up and then just kind of center that right over the stem there, like so. So like I said, I love just Jade and Night of Navy together. So let me put those 2 aside. Not that it takes a long time to dry, but I thought, well, I'll just do that stamping first and then we can assemble the cards. So here I am pulling out that fun in our Sweet Symmetry, good grief, pretty paper. And if you love leaves, a lot of people love designer series paper that have anything with leaves in it. So that's the back side of today's card. And then I'm just going to tape that down here with my seal. And so this is just Jade for my card base today, folded that way. So 4 1/4, 5 1/2, and then the pretty paper is 4 inches by 5 1/4 today, like so. And then, like I said, these 2 are cut out with the Stitch So Sweetly dies. So I'm just going to put some adhesive across the back of this. I want, since there's so many layers, I kind of want these to lay flat. And then this kind of makes all those tiny little flowers just kind of pop because it's that same flirty flamingo color. And then I'm just going to add some adhesive across the back side of this and put that at not quite an angle, but kind of an angle, like so. And then I'm ready to stamp a sentiment. So I just took, this is about 2 by, let's see, I know it's 3/4 inches. It's in between 2 and 2 1/4, just a little piece of white, basic white. And then this sentiment is so fun. Hey friend, did I have it there? Hey friend, there we go. And so I love that this can be used for so many different occasions too, to send a card. And I love that font, just kind of an easy to read cursive style there. Hey friend, love it. Okay, so this is an important thing that I'm doing today for you guys. I'm like going all out. And when I say all out, I'm going to tie a bow for you guys. So here's that new in the annual catalog, the new Flirty Flamingo, and it's got some like gold shimmer in it. So it is Flirty Flamingo and it is called Metallic Ribbon. There we go. And so it's in the annual catalog. Like I said, I'm going to tie a bow for you guys. So my team member, Joyce, showed me how to do this one day at Stamp Camp when I told her how frustrated I am because I can't tie a bow. So she did. She just said it's kind of like, you know, kindergarten where you're learning to tie your shoes. If this doesn't work right the first time, I'm going to do it again. Okay, so you do a bunny ear and give yourself some space and then another bunny ear. And then you just cross them over. And part of the problem is I have large fingers. So that's kind of just my own thing that makes it harder than normal too. I'm going to see if I can get to that, to go through there. If not, I'll try and pop that out. I think I'm closing up. There we go. I was like closing up the hole to feed it through. Okay, so now we have this. We'll see if I can, yeah, sometimes it just turns out looking like terrible, but then the more I pull at it, like so. Make it smaller, make it come back out, the bows pop back out and get a little bit tighter so that it doesn't come apart on my card. Then it's kind of okay. So we've got that going on. The only thing is, now I'm just noticing this ribbon has like a gold trim on there, and of course I want that to show on both of my bows, and it was only showing on one. You guys, I totally should have done a good one just to have as my backup. So I could have said, yep, there it is, and then just in the background put out a new good one. But actually this is turning out pretty good. Okay, and you guys have to try doing that in front of everybody as they're watching too on Facebook Live, because that's the whole thing too that makes it a little bit harder. So with a glue dot, I'm just going to take where I've put my knot and press that into that glue dot, and that's all that we need for some good adhesive there. And I'm just going to put that right on the corner of my Hey Friend, like so. And then this is the part that I'm going to pop up, because like I said, the card already has quite a few layers, so I didn't want to pop up other elements or layers, because I wanted this one to be popped up so that it would kind of stick up like so. And this one I'm just going to kind of make sure that this is lined up with kind of that stitching on the Flirty Flamingo with all these different angles. I could have went straight with this, straight with that, or straight with the white, but I kind of like how you still see most of the flower, and then it kind of lines up there so that their eyes, the recipient doesn't have to get all wonky in the eyes trying to figure out where to focus and such. And then to add some elements, because you guys know me, I'm always about adding some elements. So this is where I'm going to pull out that coordinating punch. So border punches are really easy to line up. So if you wanted to make a border punch with your card this way, and sometimes it's fun to make the border and then put a different color of cardstock underneath, so that shows. Very easy, and this comes with instructions how to feed it, line it up, and that comes with your punch, which is really good too. But today I'm just going to feed a little piece of just jade in and just punch out one leaf. That's all I kind of wanted. I'd punched out two, thinking like, okay, the whole bundle is called In Symmetry, so shouldn't things be symmetrical? But I kind of liked the idea of having just one little leaf that I'm going to put on with a glue dot, and just kind of having that tucked out, tucked behind my bow and sticking out like so. And then my other little accessory that I wanted to add, thank you, Kay, are these fun little 2020, 2022 in color square gems. Last year I went through packages and packages of these colors in those cute little circle gems. Well, these kind of have a little bit more of a sparkle to them, but not overly sparkly. And they're square, which is kind of fun. So last year's in colors, which are still so very popular, they are now in this packaging. And where is my tool? Probably right here, or I could use my fingers, you know, but I'm not used to doing that. Here we go. This might take your pick tool. You know how it is when you get so used to using a tool that it's like, what do you do without it? So I'm just going to take the larger of the square, just kind of put it at a little bit of an angle, and then the smaller one, pick that one up and I'll put it over here, and just kind of pulls into that green theme that we've got going on there too. So there's that. And then for the inside, I'm actually just going to pull in another color of ink that I haven't used yet, and that's Flirty Flamingo. Use that kind of as that bold piece of background. So this will kind of help to tie that in with the card. And I'm pulling in a different flower that is very similar to what's on the front of the card. And for the inside, I'm just going to stamp that out. And that is it, because it says, hey friend, then leaving the card blank in the inside allows you to use it however you want, and so that the people that are getting these cards as my thank yous, then they'll get that too. So I'm just going to put that here in the inside of my card, and here it is, hey friend, like so and like so. And that bow doesn't look too bad, guys, for me. Okay, let me get my camera turned around. So thanks for bearing with me as I put together a new video today for you guys. My goal is to do 2 more this week, but with my husband's health crisis right now, we just kind of take things day by day. So usually I sign off with, hey, see you tomorrow or something, because I know I do have 2 more cards for this group of friends that put together that pop-up party with Sandy Torgerson. And so you guys will have something fun to look forward to from me, because you were so good at putting together that spur of the moment party at the end of last month on free shipping days. So so that's why I'm not really advertising it with a code or anything, because the party's already been closed out on that day of free shipping. It was a really fast thing, but I still, you know me, want to get my cards out as thank yous to those that have ordered. So that's why I'm doing these 3 cards. So I have 2 more cards that I would like to do, and I just will sign off with see you next time, but I sure hope it can be tomorrow afternoon. Take care, guys. Hope you're having a great summer. Bye-bye. Thanks, Julie.